definitely. Thank you. And one more thing is I will share the PPT for you. Yeah. We have till November, we have the attendance percentage, and we have informed whoever regular absent to the class and those who are having the less attendance percentage, already informed to your counselors and your coordinators. Okay, I think yesterday's we have elaborately seen about what is object-oriented programming and procedure-oriented programming, and we told the reason the data should be secured and data cannot be free flow in the program. So for that all reasons we moved from POP to OOP. That is the reason. And while we are discussing about the structure, it is a bottom-up approach, not the top-down approach we have seen. And we have seen the extraction or get from operator and insertion or put to the operator we have discussed, and we have executed this program. Actually, this program we will try to execute today. Okay, and now we will move on to the topic classes and objects. And I think you people listen well. It's one of the very important thing. Whatever may be the OOPS concepts, you are supposed to follow this protocol throughout the program. So one thing you understand that should be very, very important while we are discussing about the class, object, data, and functions. This is the best example I told you the last class. Class is the vehicle now. Object will comes under car, bus, truck, all this will be comes under the object. Attributes are nothing but your variables. Operations are nothing but your functions. That we have discussed in the previous class. Okay, so we will move on to that in detail. Thing till this we have discussed about. So people kindly take down the syntax. It's one of the very important page. Okay, the syntax of class. You all know that the class, we were saying now how we were splitting the class. Class is the keyword. Then you have to follow the class name, that is user defined name. How we were using the identifier now, it should always start with alphabet. All this consideration will be there. So please take down this syntax. Okay, what is the syntax now? Class followed by the class name. Okay, class is the keyword, class name should be the how I can give a person, or I can give a vehicle, or I can give the account, whatever may be. I can give a student detail, whatever may be, that is user defined name. Class name. Okay, access specifier. I told you yesterday, here the data will be one of the important thing. The data has to be hidden and data has to be secured. How we have all locking facility in our social medias and in our banking account, the similar way access specifier also have be there. We have a 3 mode of access specifier. It should be private, it should be public, and it should be protected. So the way how I can specify the keyword access specifier is very, very important. Then data member, followed by that data member. Then member functions. It's nothing but your methods or operations. Any name I can give, and my class always end with the semicolon. How I think I want to smallly correlate you. We used to say na struct name, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, end with semicolon. Na? The similar way, class name, access specifier, data members, and functions. Inside that function also you have that. So the similar way how we were specifying the functions. So I think you people kindly, ma'am, what topic today? Saurneshwaran, yesterday you didn't attend the class. Yesterday we started the unit 4. We have covered the introduction part. That's why I told you this week is very, very important week, and this 2 weeks what we are covering, because we are going to teach the important part. So don't skip any one of the classes, even though it's a first hour or a last hour. Okay, Saurneshwar, I knew yesterday, ma'am. Okay, then there's a continuation. Today we are going to discuss about class and object. Is clear? So before entering into that, I gave you the example. Class is nothing but when you take fruit, the class name is fruit. Now, under that we have given mango, orange, pineapple. The way we will split that are object. Okay, and then we will see to that the variable will be there and functions will be there. So the similar way here, how we were specifying the class. This is one of the important syntax. Please kindly note down the syntax in your notebook. Then only you know how to write the program. Actually, you understand that the transformation transferred from C to C+. Definitely, it will be shared in the LMS, not in the group. As clear, everything will be shared. Indra Sena Reddy, it will be shared. After the end of this week, we will share. Before that, you just take it. Class name, access specifier, data members, member functions. Then it has to end with the semicolon, the way how we will specify in a structure, but structure, we always keep the data members only, not the methods. Yes, have you all taken? Shall I move on to the next slide? Yeah, thank you, Vinay Kumar. Thank you. Yeah. So I will move on to the next slide. Okay, now you understand how they have given with one example. Okay, here class is the keyword. Okay, my class is my class name. Okay, this is my class name. Okay, public is my access specifier. We have a public, private, protected is there. I will go in depth while I'm teaching that. Then attributes, they have taken integer and a string, and this is my variable name, my num and my string. Here they didn't mention about the functions, but you all have a method. Functions will be also there. So this is the way, one of the best example what I gave the syntax. The next page which contains the with one simple example. So class, it's a keyword followed by the class name, open parenthesis. Okay, then it has to come with the access specifier, public, and with the attributes. Okay, so then we will go on to the next one. Sometimes we can specify our methods or functions outside the function, outside the class. That is also possible. So we have two methods. Okay, one is my function can specify inside the class. Function can specify inside the class. Then another one is function can specify outside the class. So according to this, we can understand that my function is specified outside the class. So I have two methods in the class. I can specify my function inside the class, and I can specify my function outside the class. Are you all clear, students? Shall I move on? Any doubt here? Okay. Now we will move on to the access specifying. You just understand, it's one of the thing how we are specifying, how we have the public, private, and all while we are uploading your YouTube, and how you have in a Facebook accounts, you have a restriction others to not to view your profile, and you can lock your profile. The way now the data and our everything are very, very important. That's why here we have the thing, a private member. Private member means from the keyword I will use private. Okay, so private means you have to understand that class denotes that particular my member have a private, that class have a accessibility. That means that only that particular I cannot able to access from the outside of the class. Is clear? That is private member. Private member means it can be only accessible only inside the class. It cannot be accessed outside the class. Okay, then public. Public means public or accessible from outside the class. From that keyword, we can easily say that can be accessible from the outside the class. It is inaccessible from the outside the class. This is accessible from the outside the class. Okay. And what is protected? Protected in sense means it is a stage they were saying. It is between private and public. Okay. If member functions defined as a class protected, that cannot be accessed outside the class, but can be accessed from the derived class. Okay. What you have understand, the word derived we use in the inheritance concept. Okay, inheritance is one of the important concepts in OOPS. What they were saying now, protected in sense, it has to be a intermediate stage between the public and private. The only thing is it cannot access from the outside the class, but if the particular class is the derived class, Okay, derived class we will see in inheritance. At that time, I can access the variable. That's they were saying. So you can understand what is private, what is public, what is protected. So very simple concept. Private means if the particular variable or functions are private means it is inaccessible from outside the class. Public means it can accessible from the outside the class. Protected means it is a stage between protected, private and public. But what they were saying now, it cannot be accessible from the outside the class. But if the particular class is the derived class, okay. So we used to say now what is that? That will be a two class, parent class, child class. Okay. So if the particular class is derived from the other class, then automatically it can have the access. Yes, have you understand on this? Vishal, what is blockchain and all? Why you are getting diverted? Okay, so once we will see to this and we will, and one more thing about that. Okay, we will see to the topic which is seen that we will see the general topic afterwards. Okay, and one more thing about I'm not very clear about the blockchain. I have to know a little bit only. So I will learn and tell you. That is also one of the truth. Yeah, I think, have you all taken Bhargavi? She me asked about to show the previous slide. Yeah, have you noted down? Yeah. Shall I move on to the next slide, ma? Next slide, I think get over. Okay. Okay. Then you see, normally data abstraction. That means what is the normally what we say the rules of data abstraction? Now, data members are kept private, methods are kept public. Very simple. For example, my account name, account detail, account number, CFI number are kept private. Okay. But method means I want to debit the account, not debit in sense I want to know the balance, account balance, or if I want to know the details of that will be kept. Methods will be kept. So what you have to understand, functions will be open. Functions, same functions. The functions will be open. Methods will be open. Okay, but data members will be kept private. This is the way to hide my data, and my information cannot be open to others. This is the way my data cannot be misused. So that is nothing but data abstraction or data hiding. What we are doing, the data members are private and methods are public. It's clear. This is the way, one of the important way getting the account detail, account name will be there. For example, your account balance, your credit amount, your balance, that and all will, the methods will be open. Okay, methods will be public, but data members are kept private. Have you understand this point? Have you understand? Yeah, thank you, ma. Thank you. Where others? Something? Vinay Kumar, Priya, Swapna. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all, ma. I think you people. Thank you, ma. So I think we will try to see. So again, you see with that, yesterday I have just simply put, this is objects, and I told you object contains data and methods. Object contains data and method. Data, the name or called data is nothing but variable, attributes. So many things I can say about data. Functions are nothing but my operations. Okay, or my methods. So you have to understand that each entity, each small programs are treated as an object. Okay, object definitely contains data. Okay, and they may represent like a data instance. They were saying that a person detail, a place detail, a bank account, all this will be handled in the attributes or my data. Methods means it's nothing but a behavior or functions or operations, it will to be as a function methods. Okay. Okay, you see here, I think you people can understand. These are my attributes. These are my attributes. This will be kept secured, hiding, account number, account type, name, balance, and all. For example, the deposit, withdraw, inquiry, and all will be your functions. These are your functions. This will comes under the object account. Your object is account. Have you understand? Your object is account. So object is account. Attributes are account name, account number, name, balance, and all. Functions are deposit, withdraw, inquiry will comes under the functions. Okay, entities is nothing but a small programs we are saying now, that is entities. Yeah, or also called as instance of class. Yes, correct, Kartika. Okay, again they are saying that class will be fruit now, object will be mango, apple, orange. This is another example. Okay, I think you people can see how they have created this. So class, they are saying that class is a bank account. Class is a bank account. Okay, class is a blank account. In that I have two variables that I will kept private. One is my account number and another is my balance. And public or nothing but my are my functions. Get account number, balance, set account number, deposit, withdraw. Depending on sometimes some functions will be kept private and some functions will be kept public, depending upon the banking sectors. Class is the bank account, ma. Class is the bank account. These are the nothing but we used to say now. This is we used to say. This is my data. And this is my methods. If I am accessing each and account number, na, that are all my objects. Account 1, account 2, account 3. So this is the way I will access. That are my objects. So class, we told now, class vehicle, bus, truck, and all now, that will be different object. Similar way, here class is the entire bank account. In that we kept account number of 1 person, 2 person, 3rd person, 4th person, that are the object. So that object definitely consisting of data as well as variables. Yes, data as well as functions. Yes, have you understand, Rekha? Shall I move on to the next slide, ma? Same thing they were saying, class car. See, for your purpose, how we have put it over that. In that, I've said that car, bus and all, even that they were considered the different manufacturer of cars, Mercedes, BMW, Audi and all. And attributes are fuel and maximum speed. That is my data. And methods are nothing but refuel, get fuel, set fuel. These are the functions. And these are the objects. Now I think you got the idea about class and object. I may understand. Class is car. Class is nothing but car. The entire car will comes. And the different types of cars are objects. Okay, and different. So I think have you understand? Yes, thank you, Alma. Thank you. Clear. Okay. Thank you, students. So now, okay. Now definitely one thing we need that how we are going to write the program. Okay. So how to create syntax for creating object. You write class name, object variable name, semicolon. Class name, you please kindly note down the syntax. Class name space object variable name. Okay. If I want to access the data members and member functions of the class, I will use the dot operator with the object. This is very important. I want to access any data member or member functions, I will use the dot operator. It's clear? And already we have seen the 3 access modifiers in C++ is public, private, and protected. So please kindly note down the syntax for creating object, class name space object variable name. And I want to access the operator, I will use the dot operator. Have you all note down? And access specifier, we have 3 types: public, private, and protected. Please kindly note down this. Then we will move on to the next slide. Have you all note down? Noted, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. That's why they told you. Object. While I'm performing my object, I kept my data private and I kept my methods public. That is why we say it's a data abstraction or information hiding. That's it. They told you object will be private. That is, data will be private and the methods will be public. Okay. Now, object name dot function name. Okay. They are saying that they pass the arguments or sometimes they won't. So X dot, we have told now to access the object from the data or functions. How we will face now? This is one of the important syntax. You please kindly note down object name dot function name. Okay, get data and put data are my function name. X is my object name. X is the object name. Get data and put data are functions. Sometime I will pass the argument, sometime I won't pass the argument. Okay, that concept and all what we learn in SINA, from that we will get it. If 2 arguments I am passing, that is 100, 75 pi. Sometime we won't pass the argument. Third access modifier. I told you, Vinay Kumar, we have a private, public, protected. Okay, private means I cannot have accessible outside the class. Okay, public means I have accessible outside the class. Protected means if it is a derived class, I can access it, or else I cannot access. Is clear? Yeah, Rekha, parameters and arguments are same only. Okay. Have you understand object name dot function name? Is clear? Have you all gone through it? What we have learned? See, some of them were not still connected their audio. I don't know how come. Jeevan Kumar, Sridhar, Jamil Rakis. I don't know why this is happening. In still some 10 or 12 students don't want to connect their audio. Then how come they will understand my class? Derived class, Rekha, you wait after teaching inheritance only, you will understand. Now you have to understand only class and object. Okay. Okay. So I think I have write one program for you. This is one simple program. Okay. Class name. My class is my class name. Okay. Okay. Now, public, that is nothing but int x, private int y. Okay, 2 variables are there. One is public variable and another one is private variable. Why? Because now I have used the access specifier. The keywords are public, private, protected. Only 3 keywords are there and 3 access specifiers there. Okay. Then I told you already, it is bottom-up approach. Then automatically my main program will be written here, int main. Okay. My class, my obj. What is this? My class, my obj. What is the syntax I told you for object, creating the object? What is the syntax? Anyone put it over the chat? What is the syntax for creating the object? Yeah, I'm getting. No, Vinay Kumar. Syntax for creating the object. You all forget? Yeah, Ragadarshini. Very good. Class name, space, object name. Uma Maheshwari, Bhargavi, and all correct. Yeah. Have. Whether I have shown you, you people have forgot. Class name, space, object, variable name. Oh, that's why you told you. Class name, space, object, variable name. So this is the way my class name is what? My class. This is my class name. Is clear? My object name is my OBJ. This is my object name. Class name, space, object name. Okay. Now tell me the syntax, how to access the, what is the operator to access the object variable to data or functions? What operator we will use? Dot. Very good. Buddhala. Yeah. Jay Kumar. Yeah. Mogan. Yeah. Very correct. Tanuja and Bhargavi. Dot operator we will use. That is also we have seen that. You seen here? Dot operator with the object. If I want to access my data member or functions. Okay. Here there is no function is there. Okay. But when you see that my object name, what is my object name? My OBJ. Object name dot variable name or function name. Okay. Variable or function. You just say my obj dot x, my obj dot y. Why my obj.y is not allowed? Because it is a private variable. What is the condition we have given for the private variable? Private variable means it cannot be accessed outside the class. It have access only inside the class. It is a class protected one. So that's why I don't have access from outside the class. Is clear? My obj.x equal to 25. That means x value is 25. My obj.y equal to 50 will not be done because here data is very important. That particular data is private. That will not be not allowed. Yes, clear, ma? Yes, have you understand? Yeah. So I think it's very simple program. You have to learn today two things. One is class followed by class name. In that we have specified my access specifier. Okay. And then how to create the object. That is also we have seen. Class name space object name. Okay. So you have seen how to declare the class and how to access the object from the class and all we have seen. Okay. This is the two things we have seen. Yes. Object tell once. Okay. You listen, ma. How I have to create the object now? Class name space object name. So here my class name is my class. I will put over another color. You understand here, my class, my OBJ. That means class name space object name. Is clear? If I want to access that object name dot operator, whether it may be a variable name or it may be a function name. Okay, here I am using variable name now. My obj dot x equal to 25. My obj dot y is not allowed because it is a private data. Yes. Object variable name and object name same, ma'am, in the syntax. Yes. Object name and object variable name all are same data. Yes. Have you understand? Have you understand what I have done? One more student have asked the doubt. Okay. So class methods. I told you already. I can define my function two things. Inside the class, or outside the class. Both are possible. I think the best color is red color in white background. Inside the class and outside the class. So I have a two thing. You just note down inside the class definition, outside the class definition. Okay. I think first I will complete inside the class. This particular example is outside the class. I think I will tell you first inside the class. People just listen well, ma. How give the heading inside the class. The function is inside the class. Okay. Tell me, what is my class name? What is my class name? See the program and tell. What is my class name? Yeah, my class. Thank you, Alma. Thank you all. Thank you all. My class. Okay. Is there any variables in the class name? Is there any variables in the class? No. Very good. Very good. No variables are there. Okay. Now tell me, is there any functions in the class? Is there any for this particular my method? Jay Kumar, very good. What is the function? My method. My function name is my method. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all. Okay, that method is what kind of specifier? That method is at what kind of specifier? What kind of specifier? Yeah, good. Good. Kartika Shri and Rashmita all correct. Public. Okay, public. Yeah, Kasya correct. Uma Maheshwari correct. It comes under public method. Now you tell me this function is inside the class or outside the class? It is inside the class or outside? Yeah, Jay Kumar correct. Inside the class. Yeah, thank you all. It is inside the class. You just understand void. So what you have understand from that void my method? That means it won't return any variable. It's clear how you have studied there now. Void my method ma. You all know that we will specify this is the return type. Okay, you all know return type followed by function name. This function name is my method. Okay, what I have simply print cout hello world. Okay, now you tell me, yeah. Now you tell me what is my object name? What is my object name? My obj. Correct. Karthika Shri, very good. My obj. My object name or object variable name according to Rekha, both are same. My obj is my object name. Okay. But how I am calling my object to function? What syntax is used? Yeah, Jay Kumar, dot operator is used. Yeah, my obj dot my method. Yeah, you have seen my obj dot my method. That is calling the method. This is the way calling the method. Then automatically, what is the output of this program? What is the output of this program? What it will print? Hello world. That's it. Actually, it will print hello world. Thank you, Alma. Thank you all. Actually, it will print hello world. So that is only I have written in the main program. So you have understand this. This particular program is function inside the class. My class name is my class. I don't have a variable in the class. I have only methods, and that particular method will comes under the public access specifier. My method name is my method. I have the return type is a void my method, so it doesn't have a no return variable. And I know I have written in that particular method, I have written cout put operator, put to operator, I have written hello world, and my object name is my obj. And to access that particular object from the class, because you know I can access because this particular method is a public method. So my obj dot my method, that is calling the method, then automatically it will print hello world in the output screen. Yes, have you all understand this program? Have you all understand? Okay, have you understand? Yes, this is function inside the class. The next program we will see function outside the class. Next we will see function This is the example only I'm giving. Function outside the class. Okay. One more important thing, while I'm declaring my function outside the class, what is the syntax I have to take now? This is the syntax. Please kindly take down the syntax now. This is the syntax. Return type, class name. Okay, that you all know, return underscore type, class name. And this operator, what is the name of this operator now? Scope operator or scope resolution operator. Scope operator or scope resolution operator. Followed by your function name. Have you understand? Have you taken this? Have you taken this? Yeah. Yeah. Scope resolution operator. This is function outside. Yeah, Vinay Kumar, you take it. Yeah, have you taken? Have you taken? Now we will see with one example. Okay. We will see this is function outside the class. Function outside the class. Okay. So you all know class, my class name is my class. Same program only. Here we don't have a data. We have a method, void my method, semicolon. This is for declaring the method. How we will declare the method in function now. Previously, we won't keep semicolon because we have declared the function inside the class. Here, we are going to access the function outside the class. So, void my method semicolon. You people kindly note down. This is one of the very important thing while I am writing the program. Void my method. I have to put semicolon at the end for method or function declaration. Is clear? Yeah. Now, void return type followed by my class. What is my class? What is this void ma? This is for return type. Return type. What is my class? What is my class? Class name. Very good. Followed by what is the name of this operator? Keeping two semicolons. What is the name of the operator? Yeah, scope operator. Thank you all. Scope operator. Scope operator. Scope resolution operator. Then my method. What is my method? My method is what? Function name. Yeah, thank you, Alma. Function name. You all know how we are saying function definition outside the class. Now, class get over by keeping the semicolon here. So, this is function outside the class. Void my method semicolon scope resolution operator my method. So, I think the same syntax. There I have written cout hello world. Okay, then you all know that class name space object name dot method name. Okay, and return 0. You all know that. Then what is the output of this program? What is the output of this program? Again, tell me what is the output of this program? Yeah, similarly, yeah, very good. Hello. The output of this program is hello world. The output of this program is hello world. Thank you, Alma. Thank you all. So have you understand? Have you understand? We have two things in the class. One is function inside the class and another one is function outside the class. We have two things over here, function inside the class and function outside the class. So we have seen one thing, function inside the class means definitely I will return the function inside the class. Here itself I will finish it over. function outside the class. Now I have to declare the function by keeping the semicolon at the end, how we have done in C, and then using scope resolution operator by putting the return type space class name scope resolution operator followed by my function name, and with that open and close parenthesis I have to write the statements. Yeah, are you all clear, ma? Okay, now I will tell you with one real time example. You just see this and we will try to execute this program. See how the strength is 217. While I'm starting, the strength is around 240. So you thought the time is now till 1 o'clock only. So 15 minutes 8 to over. I don't know how the people have not taken this. Okay. So you just see that I have used iostream.h. Okay, while using gets and puts, I have put it stdio.h. Okay, and you all listen that. What is my class name here? What is my class name? Student. Very good. Student. Okay. Okay. And the class name is student. Okay. What are the members I have used? What are the variables I have used? What are the variables? Is there any variable? Yeah, roll number and name. Very good, Morgan. Roll number and name. You all know integer is roll number and name is under the character. That you all know. That is, they given 20. So 20 characters will be added. Yeah, thank you, Alma. Okay. And what are the functions are there here? They told all the members are kept, data members are kept private. So definitely we have to put private semicolon. Okay, private semicolon is mandatory. Okay, yeah. Now, what are the methods are there? Yeah, get data and put data. Correct. Kirti, get data and put data. This is the particular example is inside the class or out, function is inside the class or outside the class. Yeah, thank you, Alma. Here, this inside or outside? No, Nirosha, it is inside the class. Yeah, thank you all. Because my class gets over here only. I kept semicolon. So void get data, void put data. These are my two functions name. I don't keep semicolon at the end. Void get data. Get data, you all know, using input output stream function of C++. C out put to operator. I am getting enter the roll number, and roll number I have collected it. Enter the name and I get and also I will get my name. Okay. Or else I simply put C into get and void put data. Put data, I am putting my roll number and name, puts name. It is nothing but it will be print on the screen. Okay. Now you tell me what is my object name here? What is my object name? Yes, Pratana, very good. What is my object name? Yes, very good. Varsha, Mogan, Bharkavi, very good. Okay. How I am accessing my functions? Yes, dot get data, dot operator, yeah, Tanuja, Priya, all are correct. So object name dot function name. I am not passing any variables. You understand? Function name, because why I'm using what data type? Void. If I'm using any int or that way, I will automatically pass the arguments. Is clear? Here I am not passing any arguments to the main program. There itself I am getting. So object name dot function name, and similarly another function name is object name dot put data function name. Is clear? Yes. Okay. This particular program is inside the, what is student represent? Student is the class. Rekha, what's the doubt? That is the question I have initially asked. Class is student, roll number and name are the variables, and get data and put data are the functions. And similarly, yes is the object name, and this particular functions are declared inside the class. Is all of you clear on this point? Okay, then next one. Member function. Next class, next is the same example. I am explaining with outside the class. Okay. Similarly, what is my class name? Student. Okay. Unkept, I have to use private. My roll number and student are kept as a private. My data are private. Okay. Get data, put data. These are the functions. These are the functions. But you see, I am not declaring my function inside the class. I am declaring my functions outside the class. I am declaring my functions outside the class. So what is the syntax? What is the syntax for declaring the functions outside the class? Yeah, put it over the chat. What is the functions? So what is the syntax? What is the syntax? Return type space class name, Rashmita. Then what is the thing? Return type. This is very good. Yes. Return type, class name. Yeah, very good, very good. Scope operator, function. Very good, very good, very good, ma. Kartika Shri. Return type, that is void. Class, student is class name. And this is my scope operator, scope resolution operator. And get data is my function name, because I have declared my function outside the class. Yeah, Priya, correct. Return type, space, class name, space, scope operator, space, function name. Yeah. So get data, I'm getting all the instruction. I'm not passing my arguments. I'm just get it over in the function name. And then next you see put data. Put data, I'm printing all the results. Okay, and you all know the same object name is what? Yes. So yes dot get data and yes dot put data. Yes, yes data object name dot function name. Okay, have you all understand how to declare the function inside the class and outside the class? Yes, have you all understand? Yes, you are all clear. Yes, ma'am, clear. Okay. Actually, yeah, I think I have put the program here. Okay, hash include iostream.h using namespace std. Without this, program is executing, it won't execute. Yes, clear? You all know that. For declaration, definitely I have a compilation error for all cout cin statement. So definitely I have to put using namespace std. Okay, that. Okay. Class, it's my class name. Student is my class name. Student is my class. Student is my class name. Okay. Then this is what ma private colon. This is what my access specifier. My access specifier. What are the access? Yeah, I'm getting over the chat. Yeah, access specifier. For what data? Name, roll number, total, percentage. I have a 4 access specifier. Name, roll number, total, percentage. 4 variables. Actually, 4 data variables I have taken. 4 variables. 4 variables with 3 data types. One is character, another one is integer, and another one is float. Okay. Public. My access specifier is nothing but public. I have 2 methods. 4 variables and 2 methods. Okay, one is get details. One method is get details. One method is get detail. You just see void get detail. Now, can you tell me it is inside the class or outside the class? This particular program. This particular program inside the class or outside the class? How come outside, Kirti? Yeah, very good. Those are told, because my class will get over here only. You just see my semicolon is at the 28th line. So this particular function is inside the class. inside the class. You all understand? This function is inside the class. Access specifier with two methods. Okay. One is get detail and another one is put detail. Okay. So you see my name should be in character, roll number should be in integer, and total is also in integer. So I'm giving this data type. You all know there is no format specifier and all, just see out, put to operator, see in, get from operator, we all getting all enter roll name and all. Okay. Then this is also, this particular function is also inside the class. Inside the class. Okay. Okay. There, what I am doing? Student data I am printing. I am printing my name. You all know, followed by the name, roll number, followed by the roll. And when I am putting total percentage. Okay. Percentage, I don't know. We didn't calculate the percentage. We will see how the percentage is calculated. Percentage, we have declared the variable under the PRC. The remaining and all, we all get it in the input. So getting over. Okay. Now we will see how it is. Once again, the percentage has to be yeah, I have missed out this statement. Okay, after getting this, I will calculate the percentage. Okay. Okay, so that yeah. Okay, so once we didn't done this, then what is my object name? STD. This is object created. What is the object? STD. Object is STD. Okay, STD dot get details and STD dot put details and return 0. Okay, so now we will see how this program is working. Enter the name. Okay. Okay, I will put Kennedy. Okay. Then roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total marks, I am putting 490. Sorry, 490. Actually, student detail name, I have put a backslash n here now. So it is putting over here. You all know that how to put here. So or else what you to put here, you put end L. End L. It is equivalent to your roll number, then followed by end L. It's equivalent to your backslash n. Total NDL. Then total, sorry, total should not be comes here. Actually, after computing the total only, I have to put it over here. NL. Then percentage. It has to come at the end. Oh, sorry, students. That is the thing. I think it has to be in a float. That's why I'm not getting. 1 minute, 1 minute. I will execute it and I will show you. I will run the program. Enter the name. I told you it's a Kennedy I put. And I have put the roll number 1, 2, 3. And total marks 490. So when you see that student details, you just see name, roll number, total, and percentage. That and all. Yeah, because the total is in integer, na? That's why it came 0. Is clear, ma? Is clear? Okay, and actually I have to declare the total is also in float. Okay, so I think I may end, I will execute